All right, Economics here. Next episode, Economics transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. Their response comments. I make against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Don't like what I'm saying. Go ahead, click off the video. Do not lie and say there's hate speech in my videos because there is no hate speech in my videos. There's feature hate. That's their story. Well, yeah. Ugh. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in these comment sections. Me trying to straighten them out with basic. The kitchen. Ooh. There you go. Getting them wrong. I'm gonna be straighten them out with basically with bioverses and basic biology. Well, that's much better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bioverses and basic biology. Oh boy. Ugh. Well, it's a steel comb. You gotta be careful with it, but really good. Ugh, get a detangling. Ooh. Ah. Right there, right in the front. There we go, there we go. Much better. We're tangling right there. There you go. Ooh, boy. Oh, yeah. Here, the comb there. Hair out. That's how it is with black hair. Yep. That here. Okay. Much better, much better. Okay, let's continue on here. I got my ace sling picture here. Much bigger. Replace the other one I had on my microphone. Yep, which is still over here. So I had to make a new thing for it. I could just stand there. I could use it for multiple styles of videos without having to change it out. Just have it right there, just ready to go. So yeah. Well, got my Suicide Squad Kill Justice League has ended. Script written. I'll be writing on that eventually. Right now, we got to work on this. Let's go. What is this? Girl say there'll be some overlap, but here's how this goes. Girl said, well, probably girl says me having symptoms of gender dysphoria. It's not a disease. It's a fear based on bad misinformation. Mom knowing nothing about it. Living in Mississippi where there's no laws of protection for transgender people. Faking my gender. Downcast face emoji. But faking. I said I did ask, how do you fake something that's up to you? And basically, because they're saying faking my identity, what she most likely means, what she most likely means. But then someone else says, here we go, science literally says that being trans is valid and real. No, not valid. That is a real thing that people choose to do. There's more than what you learn in middle school. Scientists confirm that through lies. You got to say no if you have dysphoria. You fight against that stuff. You have dysphoria, you are trans. No, there's no such thing as no. People are not transgender. They believe they are transgender. It's a different story. It's belief. Belief. You have to just force yourself to be the birth assigned gender. Your birth assigned gender. There's no identity. You're talking identity. There's no birth identity. There's no birth identity. You come out of your mom, and your body is fully formed. Well, pretty much. But your mind is a blank slate. You just were born. You don't have no identity yet. You're still learning how that works. You're still learning how that stuff works. Over time you get your identity in, and then people think of stuff like, I don't fit in with the stereotypes of males, or I don't fit in with the stereotypes of females. I must not be male then, or I must not be female then. No, that's not how that works. The criteria for being male is to be born with a piece of testicles. The criteria for being female is to people have been born with a vulva and ovaries. That's the criteria for being for that. To be yourself is something you learn over time. That can change over time as well. That is identity. Biology is ironclad. Like, no, it isn't. What about these deformities? Yeah, that's a deformity. Biology is ironclad. So no. Transgender is lying by biological sex. It's being like, I don't want to identify as something else than what I look like. So I got to change that how I look to basically make people see what I want them to see. Force them, deceive them. Hopefully they'll think I'm what I think they like best. Conformity, not right. Continue on here. It's not gender. And I say, yes, you can. So you can say no to dysphoria like any other fear. Yeah, you can. Because that is fear. Fear-based bullcrap it is designed. What dysphoria is about is, first of all, the word dysphoria means fear, but the public outcry had it banned from some definitions. Because it's like, it's not a fear. It's not. So I know, I could die, man. Oh my God, that sounds like a fear to me. Yeah. But, like any other fear. And it's like, watch the gosh dang video I sent you. Because the new more research on what transgender is through lies. I am trans. So I can say this. I can say this. You can't say no because because it wasn't want you saying no. Saying no means you have to fight it. Saying no means you have to find something else. Something else. I say also, you even know what dysphoria is. It's not just a fear. I say it's true. It's also believing lies. And you can say no to it like any other fear and choose not to do what I want you to do. It's like dealing with an eating disorder, because that's just how it is. The fear. The eating disorders are based on fear too, because it's fear. Again, both are fears of what people think of you. Or based on fears of what people think of you. An eating disorder is about trying to either it's trying to starve yourself. I've seen this, and that's anorexia. Get a girl especially starve themselves because they don't understand what's going on with their bodies as they grow up. They're starving themselves, trying to maintain. It'll look like the bean poles in the magazines, but that doesn't work. Even those bean poles don't look like the bean poles. That's photoshopped. It's CG. It's a losing battle. Second, bulimia, which is another way of doing things. Whereas basically you eat a bunch, but then you barf it. You barf it up. That's bad because that messes up your digestive system. And it messes your body up. The transgender lifestyle is like anorexia and bulimia. It's something that is fear. It's learned. It is fear-based. It's something that you have to take time to learn not to do. To fight against because it's messing your body up. You gotta stop doing that. It's basically about control, but the control like that is not the right control. It's control that is deadly. Same thing with an eating disorder. See you later. Oh, we're back on DeviantArt with another girl who's lying and saying she's a boy. And so I said, and then she says, finally, this train wreck about full of misconceptions and fear mongering is over. Because my comic dysphoria is fear. So there. And I said, it's just the beginning. I will never stop fighting against the transgender lifestyle. You got Stephen Colbert hanging out doing his opening monologue. Then God bless him. Yes, the classic point. Every piece of science that doesn't support my narrative is wrong and evil. It's made by biased people. Well, what it is, I say. You want here? Yeah, get there. And the girl says, yes, that trans woman did die because of dysphoria. Oh boy, it must be a girl died of dysphoria, yes. So yeah, should be the villain of this comic. Just accurately, like we like. Not the way you said, showing us actually a fear that wants to destroy you. It's not a fear that wants to destroy us. It's a fear. It's a thing that wants to destroy us. Like, that's basically saying something wrong. Something wrong, but nothing is. It's just a fear that wants to destroy you. Let's see here. That's accurately represented by lies and made by someone who has an inkling about what it is through lies. So far, what you're describing is simple body insecurities. I say, well, that's what dysphoria is. I don't know. It's Stephen Colbert clip, but I don't know who the guy is in the picture is. So basically what you're saying is I should stop being afraid of things that I don't conform to my obsessions, and then I won't have OCD anymore. No. I should stop being afraid of focusing on one thing at all, sitting still, and then I won't have ADHD. No. Dysphoria is not a mental. It's a mental thing. It's not a neural thing. It's not a neural divergence. That's the issue. They're trying to get that wrong. Dysphoria is not neural. It's not something. Not a different brain wiring. It's fear. It's belief. It's mental. Different story. The one thing I'm afraid is that's not how it works. These rants are yours based on your fears, mate, not ours. And like, then why are you so afraid? Like you're saying, and someone else says, so you're basically saying people with disorders are valid. Just stop being afraid. And so you go right again. Picture in picture. Oh crap. No. This is a problem. Weekend update with Michael Che. Talk about something. It's the picture in picture in the way of the comment. I want us to die out. So she shows off a diagram of how our population is booming. Over 7 billion people hanging out. And he's like, I think there's enough people in the world that we won't die out. Not like there could be a, I don't want any whiny jerk, whiny beware that means weak, beware that means female, beware that means slave, or beware that means